this is Denise at Something Beautiful Handcrafts, and as you can see, Cecile has arrived, and so poor girl is in quite a state, but that is the way I like dolls. So let me just turn her around a little so you can see what the back of her head looks like. And so I've got my work cut out for me. It's not as bad as I thought it was in the picture. Let me go ahead and take the ribbon out so you can get a really good idea. Okay, so like I said, I do not believe it's cut. And as far as I can tell, it's all there. At the end, I will do a comparison with number 26 and Gabriella. But it looks like a pretty decent full wig. You know, her hair always looks black on camera, but when I'm looking at it now, there's actually some highlights in it. And the curls are different than, well, they're at least different than 26 you see in the background. So here's what I'm going to do. Normally, I would wash the doll's hair and do all the conditioning stuff, scrub her body and all that. Because Cecile is going to take some time, I'm going to go ahead and sit her in a chair and wet her hair, and I'm going to comb out each one of these curls. Then I'll decide whether or not I'm going to roll them to set them, because, you know, something could happen once the hair gets wet. Sometimes curls just come back once you wet the hair and comb or brush them out. So we'll see how that goes. If not, I'm going to set them in the rods, and then I'm going to take the head off and do a boiling water dunk. I probably can just do hot water dunk. Now, while her head is off, I'm going to restuff her because those limbs need to be restuffed pretty bad. And I will scrub down the rest of the body. She's up here and on top of my sewing table. And I don't know if you can see before, I was in the middle of this epic sewing adventure. So I just try to clear everything off the table so I don't get anything wet. And I'm sectioning her hair. And you can see that I'm just not going to have much of a problem because look at all these nice curls already. I don't really have to figure out where her curls used to be. I can see them clearly. I just have to put them back the way they're supposed to be, which is not really a problem. I suspect that this nesty bunch right here might need rollers, but it might not need rollers. So we're about to find out. One thing I don't really know is whether I should separate these into the smaller curls or whether they should be these bigger curls. I think at this point, though, I'm not trying to get her back in out of the box shape. I'm trying to get her in good shape. So if I prefer the small curls, and I prefer the small curls. If I like the larger curls, I like the larger curls. As long as she's recognizably Cecile, it may not even make a big difference. well, here it is. And as it turns out, I don't have to do anything to it but curl it. Did a few finger curls. My fingers got tired. Did a few pencil curls. Dropped the pencil. Did a few marker curls. And it looks pretty good to me. Now there's a few places on the ends that are a little crunchy. I'm not even going to worry about that. This is good enough to go up on a shelf. Now I'm going to go ahead and take her head off and restuff her body and give her the good old Mr. Clean Magic Eraser wipe down. Or baking soda, just depends on if I feel like being messy this late in the evening. Here she is, ready to be dressed. She's wearing the chemise from the Thimbles and Acorns Victorian Unmentionables pattern, and at some point she will get her dressed for the Christmas holiday video. That's the next time you'll see her, since I've already covered her time period with Mary Grace. Thanks for watching. If you found anything you liked in this video, please click the like button. I want to thank my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Now, it'd be great if you would leave a comment, but I just want to make sure that you consider your comments. Be polite. Remember that I'm not getting paid for this, and it takes an awful lot of time to make these outfits and a lot of time to record even a 10-minute video and do all the editing. And I'm doing this all on my free time just so I can have a little fun with the community. So consider that. I am all up for suggestions and some constructive criticisms, but please don't be snarky. If you don't like the video, this is probably not the channel for you, and that is totally okay. Have a great day anyway.